Imagine a disaster so sudden, so devastating, that it claims over 1,400 lives in mere hours, and the worst might still be ahead. That's the grim reality unfolding in eastern Afghanistan after a 6.0 magnitude earthquake rattled the region, leaving communities buried under rubble and raising urgent questions about aid, politics, and survival. But here's where it gets controversial. Who gets help and who decides how it's distributed? Let's unpack this crisis. The quake struck at midnight local time, 3:30 p.m. ET Sunday, in a remote, mountainous corner of Afghanistan near the Pakistan border, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. Its epicenter was just 17 miles from Jalalabad, a city already grappling with decades of instability. At a shallow depth of 5 miles, even a moderate tremor became catastrophic, flattening homes, triggering landslides, and cutting off roads. Afghanistan sits at a geological fault line, where the Indian and Eurasian tectonic plates collide. This makes it one of the most earthquake-prone regions on Earth. But the real tragedy lies in the people's vulnerability. Many in the affected areas live in steep valleys, their homes built from mud bricks and wood, materials that crumble under seismic stress. As Samira Syed Rahman of Save the Children Afghanistan put it, children and families were asleep in homes not designed to withstand this kind of force. Rescue teams face a nightmare. The United Nations, Indrika Ratwat, described the first 24 hours as a race against time, with roads blocked by landslides and rockfalls. Access to Kunar province, where most deaths were reported, is nearly impossible. The biggest challenge is reaching these remote areas, Ratwat said. Yet with 12,000 people directly affected, and the death toll expected to rise, every hour counts, and this is the part most people miss. The politics of aid. The Taliban, which seized power in 2021, has pleaded for international help. But most nations refuse to recognize its rule, complicating relief efforts. The U.S. Special Inspector General for Afghanistan Reconstruction recently revealed that the Taliban controls which NGOs operate and where aid flows. The group denies diverting resources, but skepticism lingers. Meanwhile, China and the UK have stepped in, with the latter pledging $1.3 million to agencies on the ground. The U.S., once Afghanistan's top humanitarian donor, remains silent. Last year, President Trump slashed nearly $1.7 billion in aid contracts, a move that left over 400 health facilities shuttered or overwhelmed. Deputy UN official Kate Carey warned that surviving hospitals lack supplies, staff, and proximity to those in need. This isn't just about earthquakes, it's about a healthcare system on life support. Afghanistan's third major quake since the U.S. withdrawal underscores a pattern of devastation. In 2022, a 5.9 magnitude quake killed 1,000. A year later, 6.3 magnitude tremors in Herat claimed 4,000 lives. Now, as droughts, displacement, and conflict compound the crisis, the UN's Ratwat warns, communities can't keep absorbing these shocks. So what's next? Should the world prioritize saving lives over political disputes? Can the Taliban prove it's a reliable partner for aid? And will the U.S. return to the table or leave millions to fend for themselves? Share your thoughts below. Reporting by Mithil Agarwal of NBC News, Wishtaki Susai, and Reuters.